Hello, everyone. So, got a story. See what it's about. It says here Los Angeles mom, of course it is, says kids with autism don't need fixing, urges greater understanding amid spike in cases. They don't need fixing? Is that because we can't fix them? Because autism isn't ideal, sweetheart. you know, some people might be upset that I said this. Here's the thing. One of the greatest advantages that human beings have on this planet is our adaptability and our ability to socialize. Autism kind of gets rid of that. Not very adaptable, don't socialize well. It's not a good thing. A mom of a child with autism is assuring other parents that their autistic children do not need to be fixed. Rather, they need to be better understood. First of all, they're kids. They don't even understand themselves. So what are you going to be understanding? And second of all, how are you supposed to parent them if you don't even know what you're doing? You just add a whole extra element. You can't even parent them like other kids. So now you got to invent a whole new way to parent these kids. And what they're going to turn out to be. What are you raising them to be at that point? What is your goal? Just don't fuck up? Because that's what you're already doing with all the other kids. So you're gonna have to aim for something else with this, because it's already too late. You already fucked up. Is encouraging other parents not to be afraid of seeking out diagnosis. All that will do is keep us from being able to enable our children to be the best version of themselves. Best version of themselves. Sweetheart, you're a parent. You need to enable your kids to be better adults. Raise them, because they're going to be aging. They're going to be going up, and then adults. They're not going to be like children and then the greatest children and just the best kids. No, that's not parenting. You have to teach them skills and certain things. And one of the key things is empathy and sympathy in a way to basically you have to teach them social skills, and your kids suck at it. So when they become adults, the best you can hope for is that they're not shitty. They're the kind of autistic adult that's not annoying to be around. 11-year-old autistic piano. Okay. Coleman comments come as documented cases of autism spectrum disorder have been on the rise. It's on the rise because more people are looking for it. All right, people weren't looking for it before, so you didn't find a lot of cases. In the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area alone, diagnosis among children spiked 500% between 2000 and 2006. Yes, because that was around the time people were looking for it. And here's another thing. There's going to be even more of them because they have added a spectrum, which means a lot more people are going to fall in the spectrum. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Huh. He's dressed just like her, huh? Wow. Okay. The study analyzed data from 8-year-olds, but the increase was prevalent across all races, gender, ethnicity, blah, blah. Coleman said our initial reaction to the Rutgers study was to forward it to as many people as possible. Thank God you don't have my email. The prevalence of autism diagnosis and the incredible increase of diagnosis shouldn't make parents fearful. Yes, it should. It's not a good thing. It should make parents aware that this is a major event in the medical history of our children. Or you feel that way because you're already fucked and you already got a kid with autism. Something that is being taken seriously is being brought to the undeserved communities and is assisting us in supporting our children, because we need to know how our children's brains work and how they experience the world. Okay, now we got to be neuroscientists because this chick has a goddamn kid with autism. Rutgers research contradicts previous findings that ASD most frequently co-occurs with intellectual impairment. According to a press release from the university, older studies have suggested that up to 75% of children with autism also have an intellectual disability. That is a lot. 75%? And she's saying we shouldn't be concerned? That's a child that, instead of you raising an adult that's going to take care of you in your old age, you're raising an adult that you're going to have to take care of in your old age. That's concerning. Said a lead study author Joseph Shinoda, and an adjunct professor at Rogers and adjunct professor at Rutgers, I said Rogers, School of Public Health, in a statement. Just taking notes, and this kid is just playing away. That's a weird job. What our paper shows is that this assumption is not true. Oh, it's not true? Well, why did you have me read that? Well, it's not true. So good news. Only some of them are dumb. In this study, 2 in 3 children with autism have intellectual disabilities, have no intellectual disabilities whatsoever. Okay? So what you're saying is most of them are not that dumb, which is the opposite of before. Shinoda believes that a better, okay, so he's saying just in that study alone, it's not really representative of the, okay. Shinoda believes that that better testing and awareness factored into the spike in numbers. Yeah, same thing I said, better testing and awareness. The press release also indicated. Dr. Stephen Kane, director of New York Presbyterian Center for Autism and Developing Brain, was not involved in the study, but suggested in an email, not involved in the study, but he's like, I'll email you. To Fox News Digital that the increase primarily due to changes in diagnostic criteria. Exactly, the spectrum. We are now accurately identifying individuals who were missed before. There has been a virtual explosion of autism awareness recently, Kane also noted. Oh God. Does he have it? Why does he look like that? He's probably proud of that picture too. Poor bastard. Generally, parents and caretakers are more educated on the early signs of autism and have more access to resources and testing. Kane said that the findings of this study shed light on the incredible advances in the healthcare system surrounding diagnostic testing and access to care. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. He added, for example, specifically at the Center for Autism and the Developing Brain at New York Presbyterian, patients, families, and caretakers can receive comprehensive evaluation, treatment, education, and support that is customized to their individual needs. While a 500% increase might seem like a large and alarming figure, Kane noted that The 16-year study points to the advancement of testing at the time. Good news is that early identification helps to provide effective treatment, supporting critical gains that it's a lot of words to say that we're just testing more. Well, I mean, I'm not worried about the autism, but so much forehead, so much. What is she doing? Is that it? Oh, there's more. We are not trying to therapy the autism out of a child. That is not a goal. Of course, it's not your goal because you can't do that. Saying you're not going to do a thing that you can't do because you know it's not going to work is the same as saying nothing. The goal is to say, who is my child? How does their brain function? And how can I support my child as their perfect autistic self in functioning their best within the world? This is the thing. This doesn't make any sense. You support the child to be their best, whatever the hell. The problem is your child has to adapt to the world. The world is not going to be a perfect environment that just leads themselves to for the child to freely express themselves. Eventually, that child is going to be an adult. And there's certain things that adults can't do that kids can do. For instance, as an autistic child, you can go around touching whoever you want. As an adult, you might get arrested. So your goal shouldn't be to teach the child to express themselves and be free. Is for them to adapt. Adapt and overcome. That's the only way to win. The goal is to say, oh God, evidence of rising cases should not lead to fear. We have information, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, they have information and we should not be concerned. Oh boy, the faces. Oh God. How did I miss that one? Imagine that coming at you and saying mommy. That's terrifying. Well, whew. I think we've done all we can with this. Till next one, right?